We're back with an updated version of our Byte by Night scrap guide, as there have been some recent updates that mean there are even more ways to earn scrap. As we mentioned last time, scrap is the only available currency, and you'll need it to unlock all animatronics and survivors, as well as their skins and emotes. You'll still need plenty of it, and even more so now that the price of skins and classes have gone up. And you can still use it to purchase yourself a VIP Game Pass, which now comes with an even better boost to scraps and XP, giving you a good incentive to continue to commit to the grind. So if you're looking for a better understanding, again, of how to earn scrap and the best way to farm for it, IGN has you covered. First, let me tell you what's new. There are now daily logins and they give you scrap. As soon as you load into that elevator and step into a server, you'll now see a pop-up to claim scrap. If you do this every single day, this alone will quickly build your scrap balance. In addition to the daily logins, there's also a code redemption system. To use codes, click on the settings icon, scroll down to the bottom, and you'll see a green button that says redeem. We actually have a code page that we test daily on IGN, so head over there, press the copy button, get the code and paste it directly into the code goes here bar. Then all you need to do is press redeem. The last few codes have actually granted 1,000 scrap each, making it super easy to unlock a new class. So with those two new systems alone, earning scrap is actually easier than it was before, even if the prices have gone up. Now, let's recap for any new players how you actually earn scrap and that dreaded cap that we spoke about. The most important thing to know is that there are far more opportunities to get scrap as a survivor than there is as a killer. However, the amount of scrap you earn each game is capped for everyone at 525 scrap per game. That means if you're looking to unlock every survivor, every animatronic, and the VIP Game Pass, you'll need 28,750 scrap as long as things don't change again. So if you max out every game, the minimum number of games you'll need to play is now 55. This was previously 53, so I'm sorry to those of you just jumping into the game, you'll just have to put in a few extra hours. And there's still all the skins and emotes, which have had some new additions by the way, and the second page of emotes to unlock. So if you're serious about the farm, you'll still want to skip playing as an animatronic for now. If, like me though, you're a killer main, then your focus should be on baiting survivors into barricading doors so you can destroy them. And of course, finishing them all off and making sure they don't see 6 AM. Kills and damaging barricades will boost your scrap earnings significantly when playing as a killer, but nowhere near as much as when you play as survivor. So I'm sticking by what I said last time, and I still strongly recommend focusing on playing solely as a survivor while you build your bank of scraps. You can even go as far as disabling the option to be chosen as killer to avoid wasting any of your time. To do this, open up the settings menu and go down to gameplay. The first option in this submenu says disable killer. Click on this to enable it. Don't worry, this just enables the option, but it does disable the ability for you to be chosen as killer. Now let's revisit our super scrap saving survivors. As I mentioned, there are more actions you can complete as a survivor that will bank you scrap. All survivors can repair generators. You will get more scrap for doing these by yourself, but that's not always possible in a public lobby, of course. Next, you can find and deliver batteries, but only on certain maps. Then you'll want to barricade every single door that you can during a chase. And thanks to some helpful comments on our last video, we've got some additional tips for this. Move away before the killer breaks the door down so the door stays intact and you can earn another load of scrap from it. You also want to stun those killers. The security guard's taser will now earn you scrap, so pop those killers and get them dazed and confused. Of course, if you do find yourself in a chase, escaping them will also earn you scrap, so don't be afraid to get up close and personal with those killers. After completing generators, your main objective is to survive until 6 AM. The longer you survive, the more XP you get, and in turn, the more scrap. Then of course, you hope to escape the match. A successful match will give you far more scrap than if you die. The survivor you play as still matters when it comes to the scrap that you earn. Everyone gets the customer survivor for free when first playing Byte by Night. This is a great beginner class, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be the one you want to stick for scrap farming. Your immediate focus should be on completing the objectives mentioned just now and saving up your scraps. Because of the recent updates, the plan for scrap farming has changed a little bit. Previously, I'd recommended spending your scrap and unlocking either the medic or the fighter. Now you want to unlock the medic first. This costs 800 scrap. I know not everyone likes playing as a healer, but that self-heal is a real game changer. On top of this, healing is another action that will give you extra scrap, so the quicker you swap out from playing customer, the better it'll be for you. The second class I'd now recommend unlocking is Security Guard. This will set you back 1,100 scrap, but if you like a support role that isn't about healing, it's worth aiming for. The Security Guard comes with a taser that you charge up and can be used to zap those animatronics and earn scrap. Lastly, there's the Fighter class, which is actually now the most expensive class, so I'm super glad I unlocked it while it was cheap. It now costs 1,350 scrap to get the Fighter. The Fighter can also stun animatronics, but with swing and parry abilities. From our testing, this also appears to earn additional scrap. So to summarize, basically anyone but the customer is a good shout for farming scrap. But that doesn't mean we love you any less, Pizza Healer. Once you've got your survivor class decided and you're running games over and over, the next thing you should aim for is that VIP Game Pass. You still don't need to spend Robux on this, you can just save up 15,000 scraps and unlock it instead. But the VIP Game Pass did get a little buff, so now you get a 1.5 boost to scrap earnings alongside that 1.5 boost to XP. You'll need to complete around 29 games still, at the max earnings of 525 scrap to unlock this, but that extra boost will make it so much easier to unlock everything else. So here's what the updated best farming method looks like now. You'll want to log in daily and claim your scrap, check IGN's code page for the latest codes to see if you can earn yourself some additional scrap, disable killer play, only play as survivor, play until you get to 800 scrap to unlock the medic, then work on saving up 1,100 scrap for the security guard, tase. Play as many games as needed to save up 15,000 scrap and unlock the VIP Game Pass. Keep playing with the 1.5 boost to scraps and the 1.5 boost to XP unlocked. Then unlock the fighter, then all the remaining killers. Of course, along the way you can also unlock all the emotes and skins that you like. But then any scrap that you get should be saved for future releases of killers and survivors. That's our refresh guide to building scrap fast in Bite by Night. We hope you found it helpful and we'll see you in the pizzeria. For more BBN guides including explanations of DSD and Agony and those all important scrap giving codes, visit our IGN wiki guide.